Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and I am back today recording with my friends Tim and Charles. Actually, we're only here with me and Charles because Tim decided not to come today. Charles, go ahead and say hello.
Hello.
So, can you explain why Tim isn't here with us?
He decided that he wanted to partake in a parkour class.
What's parkour?
Um, you're asking the wrong person. I don't work out. It's some sort of an exercise class.
Oh, well, I wouldn't even have guessed that much, so. All right, well, that explains why Tim isn't here, and you might also be wondering why we're alive. If you saw our last video, Charles actually succeeded in killing poor me and Tim by drowning us, and then he put our gravestones in his inventory and went to bed. So instead of going through all the trouble of trying to resurrect us, we decided to just start a new game fresh. We're not going to be messing around anymore. This one, we're actually going to go ahead and start an actual Let's Play. And this won't be like a daily video like my other Let's Plays. We'll just do it whenever Tim and Charles can come record. So today we're going to be building our house.
Remember, kids, no remorse.
He doesn't feel bad for killing us, not even a bit. So Charles and I are going to have the creative liberty to do whatever we want with the house today, and Tim will just have to deal with it. Do you think he'll be happy with that?
No. I think that you should lock your windows and your doors tonight.
Oh no. All right, we don't want to piss him off too much, so we'll make sure he has a nice bedroom at least. All right, so we will go ahead and move us into a brand new neighborhood, and we'll move into an empty lot this time so that we can go ahead and build. Now, this will be a little bit interesting because I've never built in The Sims 4 before. How about you, Charles?
I built a pool and put walls around it.
That's right. Well, I guess we did. We built. We didn't really build. We kind of messed up our house last time. So we have a tiny bit of experience. But yeah, if it's a little ridiculous, we'll edit it down a bit so you don't have to watch us just totally stumbling.
I think that we should pick Windenburg again.
You want to go back to Windenburg? Okay.
Yeah, we never got to experience the terror of the deep.
That's true. We didn't. All right. So now that we know this time that you have to pick a green lot, there is two empty ones. There's Mid-Nowhere, which is only 20 by 20 for 1,500 simoleons. And then there's also the Summer Home, which is 40 by 30, and it's 3,000 simoleons. What do you think?
Let's go to the Nowhere. Mid-Nowhere, you said, I believe.
You want to go to the little itty-bitty tiny one in the middle of nowhere?
Yes. Start somewhere. Work your way up.
But what about this nice big plot of land? It's only double the price.
It's only double the price.
Really?
Yes.
Tiny home? All
Tiny
right.
home.
Tiny home at
Tiny
its
home,
finest.
multiple stories.
We'll build up.
Do what they do in Greece. Air rights.
That's true. We can do that. We could each have our own floor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is really the middle of nowhere. What did you do?
Well, I blend in.
You do. You look like you belong. Look, we have a beautiful view of our neighbor's house. Okay, all right. There's a pretty view here, blocked by these massive bushes, overgrown weeds.
Hey, you have a mailbox at least. At least it's something.
We do have a mailbox. That's okay. It's probably better we start off small anyway.
What does that sign say?
Probably poison ivy.
Says no bushes?
We can nap. Hold on. Can you nap in the bush? Is that what's gonna happen? I don't even know.
I don't know. Had a fight between you and Tim. You guys are dancing or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm going to sleep.
That's it, guys. We don't need a house. We can just sleep in the bushes.
Hey, you can fertilize too.
Can I fertilize while you're in there?
Apparently so.
Let's see what happens. No, I guess I can't while you're in there. Damn, I really wanted to throw some fertilizer all over you.
Well, that sign says no bush. Maybe that's why you can't get in there.
Maybe. No bush. All right. Well, I guess we'll start building our house. So,
Can you get an aerial view?
We can. I actually changed the controls. Last time we had them in Sims 4 controls, and now I put them back to Sims 3 controls for the camera and the views, which is much more comfortable for me, and I have my mouse configured that way anyway, so it really helps. Now this plot of land actually does look a little bit bigger than I thought. It's not horrible. It's a
Yeah,
good...
I mean, we can each have our own sections in different corners of the property, with the center being like a common area with a bench or something.
So do you want, well, do you and Tim want a house for you and then a house for me, or do we want 3 separate houses?
You can do 3 separate houses with a common area in the middle, like in the corners, and then you can have the bathrooms interconnecting between them, like a Jack and Jill style bathroom.
Okay. So I guess even though you and Tim are dating in real life, we'll go ahead and have you guys actually court in the game. We can actually develop your relationship that way. And then once you're together, you know, maybe we could rent out the 3rd house to someone else.
Right. So what if we did it like this, where Tim's not here, so it wouldn't work quite as well as what it should, but you create my room based off of how you think I would like my room to be, and I create your room based off of how I think your room should be.
Okay, so are we going to do individual houses, or should we just do a house with 3 separate bedrooms and a nice middle area, or should they actually be 3 independent houses with their own bathrooms and kitchens?
3 independent ones with connections in between them, somewhat independent. It's like standalone, but with connections in between them, basically connected by either a bathroom or a kitchen.
Okay, so technically be 1 house then.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be interesting. Actually, that's a really interesting idea. And considering we don't really know how to build, we're just going to have to figure it out. Maybe we should start with the middle area first?
No, if you have them on the corners, it's easier. You can put one on the top right, one on the left, and then one on the bottom right. And you can have the doorway for the first one over here by the mailbox.
So I guess then, so the first one will be like right around here. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Should I go all the way to the edge
all
of the
the way
property?
to the end.
Oh, it won't let me.
Okay, well, it's as far to the end as you can get.
All right, we have
Ba-bam.
1 room. And then where do you want the second one?
Second one as far to the corner as possible.
Like back here?
Any corner you pick, whichever one.
Okay, let's try to make them equal sizes. What did we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across.
6 across and 7 deep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll do 6 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect.
All right, and then where's the third one gonna go?
It can go in either corner.
Either corner. Okay, let's go. Hold on, where's that pretty view? Let's put it on this corner and we'll give Tim the one without a view since he's not here.
Yeah, and it gives you just the right amount of space in between for a decent-sized bathroom, communal or a Jack and Jill style.
Okay, so we'll make the bathroom here. And then what should go in between mine and Tim's room? Kitchen?
A lounge area, possibly.
Okay.
I mean, you could put a kitchen there. I don't know. Yeah, a kitchen would be nice there. I mean, he likes easy access to food. I like easy access to food. You can be all the way over there in the corner. Unless I'm over there by the mailbox. I don't know.
Maybe we should actually go in one here. That way I have a door to my room. That might be helpful. The only thing is, this is just going to be a giant square. I guess we can make it interesting over on this side.
Before that happens, take out the middle section which you just put in there.
Okay.
Shorten it and make it just into a hallway, and you can put the kitchen on the other side as a full room, but attached with a hallway again.
Okay, so let's see if there's like an undo button.
Control Z. I'm kidding.
Probably. Okay, so hallway here?
No, a hallway between the 2 rooms, with basically for a doorway between the 2 rooms in the middle, toward the left. A little bit more to the left, right there. Make it only 2 across, just big enough for the sim to get through. Okay.
And then, I guess...
Door would be in the hall part, and between the rooms on the sides. Oh, I already did it, didn't it?
Well, yeah, we'll have to put an actual door there, but that's weird. You have to go through one of our rooms to get to the other.
It's all about sharing, you know.
You know what? Let's do this. This will be you and Tim, and then this will be me.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Now, do this, yeah, that's fine. It's perfect. You can still have the bathroom in between the 2. And you can put the kitchen wherever you want to put the kitchen, in its own standalone little thing right there.
Trying to see your vision here, Charles.
Don't
How
worry.
about we have a courtyard in the middle? Wouldn't that be cool? Just like a little garden?
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
All right, so let's put another hallway here.
And then the kitchen on the end of that, and the courtyard in the middle with an entryway from one of the rooms or the hallway.
It's like a maze.
Can you get rid of that centerpiece?
I don't know. It's a good question. Like I said, I've never built in The Sims 4. This is odd.
Let's see.
Let's put the walls up. Maybe that'll help.
I mean,
I guess technically if we don't put a roof, we could leave it as an open area. We'll just put grass.
I'm sure we'll figure out how to delete it, because I remember in the first playthrough we had, I took out an entire quarter of the house by accident.
That's true.
I just don't recall how to do it.
I don't either. I'm thinking really hard.
A sledgehammer. I think that's how you demolish it. Did it do it?
I think so.
It looks black.
It might be. You know what? Let's go up and see. Ta-da!
Oh, there's a roof. There we go. It looks interesting.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Hey, this is just the beginning.
Okay, so where's the front door?
Front door can be anywhere. It can be by the mailbox or between the hall there.
I guess we'll have it.
If you push the hall there a little bit further up, you can have the front door right by the kitchen. You're just laying it bare.
I'm trying. I'm figuring stuff out.
Figure-macating.
Okay, so put the walls or the hallway
Further up, right there. Maybe one more.
Uh-oh, I think I'm on the wrong level.
Goodness.
We'll figure it out.
What was that? The basement?
That was the basement. Which is weird, because normally, don't you have to build a basement?
I don't know.
There goes that room again.
It's still gonna do it either way. Yeah.
Oh, this is a nightmare.
You have to sledgehammer it out again.
I'm not doing all that.
Let's figure it out.
Let's just put a door. I don't know.
Right there. The door should be right there.
Right into the hallway.
Right into the hallway. You just have it come out a little bit, but the door, it won't let you go out anymore, will it?
All right, guys. So we're back. Instead of doing a build in real time, because this was a process, let me tell you, this took a while to get here. I gave up. Charles decided to keep on going, and he built this house all by himself. So we're just going to do a house tour instead of a house build. So I'll do the camera controls, and that way Charles can concentrate on telling you what everything is and what he was thinking when he built it. So Charles, we're going to start out with the outside here. What are we looking at right now?
You're looking at a swimming pool with a fence surrounding it and an opening for people to get in and out of. Not closed off like in the first video that we did where you all died. There's an opening this time, and you'll be able to freely enter and leave the swimming pool without the fear of death.
That's very kind of you. All right.
And over here we have a fountain with a little squirter in the middle, 2 chairs on the side, and an elephant topiary.
Charles, there's an elephant in the room.
Well, it's a good thing it's outside then.
All right. You want to start with the downstairs?
Yes, we'll start with the downstairs.
Okay.
You can see as you go through the double doors.
We should put some of these walls down real quick. Oops. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Okay.
Perfect. Apparently the bed's a little bit into the wall there. I did not notice that initially.
It happens.
And there's Tim's room here. He's sleeping in luxury, I might add. He is an ottoman.
Yeah, it's a beautiful room. It was actually a pre-made room, and you just kind of moved some stuff around and made it your own.
Took out a few windows, you know. Apparently, he does not like to be watched while he is sleeping. Meanwhile, my character is in that bathroom here, which was also a pre-made bathroom. But
He's
we had to move
cooking.
things. He's cooking in the bathroom?
He's cooking in the bathroom. Maybe there's not adequate counter space in the kitchen. We'll have to check that out.
I cooked a fruit salad in the bathroom.
Tim's smelly. He needs a bath.
He was jogging the entire time.
So this was a pre-built bathroom too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All we had to do was just alter a few things, move it around here and there, just to get used to the game. It was an ordeal, that's for sure.
All right. And then the stairs you built on your own. You also built this kitchen. Yeah, you forgot counter space. That's why he couldn't cook.
Ah, well, you know what? Look at my character. I am so sorry. He's in the other bathroom, which has a lot more space than it should have.
What's up with this giant bathroom?
It was supposed to be a little bit of a closet/bathroom. However, going through the process of putting the stuff in there individually, I kind of just left it as it was for now.
Gave up. You gave up.
No, just on this bathroom, yes. It's a toilet very, very far away from the shower. If you have an accident, you're in trouble.
Do you want me to add some counters in here real quick?
Sure, add some counters. Put them along the left wall. Or actually, put the fridge along the left wall. No, the counters along. Yeah, yeah, perfect. That's good.
That's enough?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
I'm not listening. There we go. Plenty of counter space.
Okay. Now we don't have to cook in the bathroom anymore. And where's the stove, for that matter? No wonder I couldn't cook anything
Charles,
else.
what are we supposed to eat?
Fruit salad.
That's all. That's why that's all you can make. All right, let's add a stove real quick. All right, you have a preference since you built this house?
For the stove?
Yeah.
The most luxurious looking POS that you can find.
We'll go with the Schmapple.
The Schmapple.
The $13,000 oven. Should we move it closer?
Oh, one more down.
There? There.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. All right, so you want to describe the rest of this kitchen to us?
Okay, aside from the stove and the newly renovated counter space that Stephanie has just added, there is a wine cooler
and
a pantry. We don't believe in traditional refrigerators, apparently.
Or doors. Is this a fridge?
I really don't know what that is.
I guess we don't have a fridge.
It kind of looks like it might be a fridge.
Charles, I guess this is our fridge.
That's it.
It works. It works. That's all that matters.
It does. It works. We have a pantry. It looks like we have some whey protein powder on the top shelf, mayonnaise on the second shelf, and I think that's laxative on the third one.
Wonderful. We're all set. We have a nice big dining room table. We have our trash receptacle, and then we have the stairs going upstairs. I think there was some wall art in here, wasn't there? Let's put the walls back up so we can see. There we go.
Yes, decorations as well, which for some reason they slipped my mind.
We'll move these over a little bit.
Apparently she doesn't believe in having them above the stove. God knows we don't need a fire.
It's fine above the stove. I'm just a stickler for symmetry sometimes.
Symmetry.
Symmetry. I never realized that. Oh god, I'm going to use that in every one of my builds now. Alright, we ready to go upstairs?
Upstairs, yes.
Alright. Ta-da!
Well, Stephanie, you have acquired the fitness scale.
Skill.
I'm so sorry. Skill.
So, what's this big open space here?
This is the recreational room. Initially, it was supposed to just be an adequate-sized living room. No TV or anything, just a space for you to sit and stare at each other. It was my intention to put some other fun things in there, but we never got around to it. So now it's just a really big open space for a bunch of Sims to gather around.
Is this a koala bear?
I think that's a reindeer.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, let's put these walls down a little bit. Okay, so no TV. Why no TV? This looks like a cabin.
It's more of a den.
Okay.
And the reason that there's no TV is that, just like in real life, it's not going to bring you together. Have a conversation. Lock all your neighbors outside your house and go out there and join them.
We did lock the neighbors out. He wouldn't let the welcome wagon welcome us. All right, so what are we looking at over here?
You're looking at the third bedroom here. And through this bedroom, it's just a very basic room. It's got a single bed with striped sheets. dresser, traditional dresser, and a few windows in here as well. Oh, sorry, single window in here. It has an access to an ensuite bathroom, red carpet, a basin sink, a shower, and what looks like a bidet.
It's a cute bathroom. I have to admit, the bathroom's cooler than the bedroom. You should have put a little bit more in the bedroom. Or were you going for that minimalist look?
Minimalist.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot.
You can tell a lot about somebody by going to their bathroom. That's why when you're friends with people, you're like, I have to use the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? You go over there and you look around and you just mentally judge them based off of their bathroom.
So I have to ask, did you build this bathroom or was this a preset one?
This was a preset one. All I had to do was adjust the other additional pieces.
All right. So on to the next. What's this?
This is the second bedroom.
Whose bedroom? We saw Tim's.
Tim's bedroom is downstairs.
Whose is this?
This bedroom, the small one with the single bed, is my bedroom. And Stephanie's bedroom is the second bedroom with the double bed and the bench.
Did you build this or was this preset?
This was in the preset.
Okay.
All we had to do was adjust the pieces. It was, getting used to the game. It was a little bit difficult to get used to every individual single aspect of it, but I did realize one thing, that Stephanie's character is a bit of a socialist. She craves attention. She needs the bedroom space.
Wait, a socialist or a social person? I need to know the difference because I thought she was an anarchist. I mean, her name even says so.
Her name says anarchist, but I think she's a socialist.
All right, this is Charles' video. We'll leave it. Now, I have my own office?
Yes, you have your own office.
That's awesome, because I'm going to be rich one day.
In the room, too. Or attached to the room, I should say. It's your own little study area. It's very basic.
Very basic. No, not even a computer?
Not even a computer. No computer for you.
All right. Well, I was going to say I'm going to be rich one day, but we cheated, so we have 434,000 simoleons, so I think we're all right.
But the point being is that Stephanie's character likes to interact with other ones. Not necessarily a socialist, but a socializer.
Okay.
See, we're interacting right now. This is why she has the double bed.
I need a makeover because my everyday outfit is great, but I don't think any of us made any of each other's secondary or third outfits or party outfits or anything. So that will be another video, but I think that pretty much sums it up. I'm going to go ahead and go to an aerial mode, as with all my house tours, just to give you a brief overview of where everything is.
Taking advantage of the pool.
Yes, it looks like Tim's in the pool. So we're not going to close it off. We can't kill him again, especially while he's not here. That'll be really bad. But anyways, just a quick overview again. We have Stephanie's bedroom, her office. We have the lounge area. Over here, we have Charles's bedroom with his bathroom. I guess I don't get a bathroom. I have to go through your bedroom to get to it. And then on the first floor, we have the large, inappropriately large bathroom, a nice sized kitchen dining room. Tim's bedroom, which I think is the most beautiful, and Tim's bathroom, which I'm also a little bit jealous of. Tim gets like 40 bathrooms and I get none. And I'm having a flashback. Is this reminiscent of anything, guys? Does this remind you of anything?
How is your energy level? I mean, what's
That's my skill level. That's
your skill is very
my
low.
athletic
It's swimming?
skill. Yeah.
You might drown.
I'm having deja vu.
Tim's athletic skill is like, I'm not going to drown now. He went jogging for 2 hours while we were building the dang house.
He did. That's probably why his athletic skill's better than mine. But yeah, no dying anymore. As I stated earlier on in this video, instead of trying to resurrect ourselves, we decided to just start from scratch. We had a little fun trying to kill each other, and now we had some fun building our home. So what I want you guys to do is let us know if you like this home. I think honestly for, I see a glitch here. This was my bad. Let's just fix that right quick. There we go. So honestly, for his first time, I think Charles did a pretty good job. I'm impressed. Everything looks nice. It flows well. You should have seen the first house that we scrapped that we didn't record. It was a weird maze of a house. So this is a big step up. I'm really liking it. I think it could use some improvements though. Maybe we'll tackle that. Or if you want to see us build a different house next time, maybe we could give Tim a crack at it. Let us know in the comments below.
Take into consideration, this is a 20 by 20. You got to make the best best of what you got.
It is. We picked a small plot of land to begin with, so I'm really impressed. Good job, Charles, for never playing the game before, except for, well,
When I killed you.
I was gonna say, for never playing the game before, you managed to kill me and Tim in the last video, and then you managed to build this beautiful home in this one. So you're a quick learner. Good job. You're doing better than I am.
Well, I mean, I am a bit younger than you.
Well, okay, all right, let's not go there. So, I think it's safe to say we've converted Charles to a Sims player. We might have to get him his own copy to play at home too. But we want to thank you so much for watching, and Charles, thank you so much for being here and building this awesome home for us. Don't forget to hit subscribe so that you guys don't miss the next video in this series, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!
Au revoir.
See you guys next time.